There are special places in this world, and then there's Armstrong Woods in beautiful Guerneville, California. Guerneville is in Sonoma County. Sonoma County is about 50 miles north of San Francisco, and Guerneville is about halfway from Santa Rosa, the county seat of Sonoma County, out to the Russian River, to actually where the Russian River meets the Pacific Ocean. So we find ourselves here in beautiful, beautiful Armstrong Woods, and it is a redwood forest, and it is so beautiful. Temperature today is July something or another, 2018, and the temperature today, if you were standing in downtown Santa Rosa, is probably the better part of 85, if not even pushing 90 degrees. But you get out here to the redwood forest. You get out here to the beautiful, beautiful redwood forest, and the temperature drops at least 10 degrees. And this is probably one of my more favorite special spots that I've come to appreciate about Sonoma County in Northern California when I was living here for the better part of 30 years. And you just never can leave this place without being just awed and inspired by the beauty that is everywhere. And it is so quiet, and the smell in here, the smell in this redwood forest, to just walk along the trail here on a beautiful summer day like today, and you can just smell the beautiful, beautiful aroma of redwood. And it is really it really is a special place. And I don't know, over the years, I probably have done a video or 2 or 3 from here before, but for those of you that have been following me over the last 3 or 4 years, you know, you probably haven't seen me take a walk through this beautiful forest known as Armstrong Woods. And if you ever find yourself here in Northern California and you're doing the wine country, it's definitely a spot that you want to visit. As you walk along, you know, these trees are thousands of years old. And as you walk along, you'll see where some of these trees have fallen. And here is the roots of a tree. If I'm not mistaken, they actually call some of these, I think they're called burls, B-U-R-L-S. And oftentimes you'll see where people have taken, I guess, portions of the roots or what have you, and have made you know, art out of them. But it really is a special place. And there is, if you're in Santa Rosa, there's actually a church in Santa Rosa that was made out of one tree. It was in the Guinness Book of World Records. It may still be in the Guinness Book of World Records, but it is a church that was made, or is made, out of one single tree. And I don't know if that tree happened to come from this particular forest or not. But here's an interesting thing here. You can see what looks to appear to be several trees growing right here, but in actuality, these trees are I think they're offshoots or what have you, from a much larger tree. And if I can come around over here and show you, this would be the inside of the tree, and the inside of the tree actually, well, it looks like it burned down or something, or it burned. So here is the inside of the tree. Look at this. I'm standing in, the base, or standing in what used to be the main tree here, and you can see it was burned, and then up here you have the offshoots. So look at that. So these are the offshoots of the main tree. Will you look at that? If the camera would cooperate with me, but really, really is a sight to behold. And I've got a lot of, definitely have a lot of memories coming through this park. I've had many a picnic. Had many a picnic in this park. I've taken many a bike rides through this park. Probably even had a romantic tryst or two in this park at some point in time in my in the passions of my youth, let's say. But anyway, it really is a fantastic place. And there's a tree just up ahead called Parson Jones, and there's a little bit of a story behind Parson Jones. Hopefully we'll be able to get up there here pretty quickly. So there is also another tree that's right up here. Well, it's not a tree, it's a remnant of a tree. There's a remnant of a tree up here that has a quite a history to it. And if I can share that with you, you would actually see it right here. Here's a tree trunk, and if you come up on the face of this piece of a tree here, you can see little engravings, if you will. So in the year 948, germination of this tree. 1000, Leif Erikson lands in North America. 1150, Southwest Great Pueblos flourishing. 1215, signing of the Magna Carta. 1300, Aztec civilization, Mexico. 1400, Skip Smith of the Villages is born. 1436, printing press invented. 1530, Copernicus teaches that the planets orbit the sun. I didn't know that Skip Smith was born before Copernicus teaches that the planets orbit the sun. And then 1579, Drake lands in California. 1620, Pilgrims arrive at Plymouth Rock. And it goes all the way up. And then that one that's missing right there would say something like 19-something or another, tree cut by vandals. So that tree was actually cut down by vandals. Now if I come up just around the corner here, we're going to come to Parson Jones. And Parson Jones is, where is Parson Jones? Here is Parson Jones, right here. So this is Parson Jones. This is one of the, I'm not sure if this is the biggest tree in the park here, but it may very well be. Parson Jones, height 310 feet, diameter 13.8 feet, and approximate age 1,300 years. Look at that. And that is one beautiful, massive tree. And what's always nice is to actually look up, if you can, to the top. And it just seems to go forever. You can see that. So there is the one and only Parson Jones. And just around the corner, there was a little bit of history about Parson Jones that I'll share with you. But Parson Jones, Reverend William Ladd Jones, and there would be his picture right there. Get a nice shot of him. There he is. Looks like he looks like a proud man. The Reverend William Ladd Jones, known as Parson Jones, was a missionary minister for the Congregational Church. He served the Sierra goldfields in the Redwoods of Eureka and in the San Francisco Bay Area. Later he became president of Oahu College, now Punahou College in Honolulu, Hawaii. Eventually he was pastor at the First Congregational Church in Cloverdale, California. For many years, he and his family were next-door neighbors and good friends of Colonel James Armstrong and his two daughters. William's wife, Anne and Lizzie Armstrong, the elder daughters, were best friends. He retired to Southern California in 1897 following the death of his first wife and later his friend James Armstrong. He returned to Cloverdale. In 1901, at age 73, he married 50-year-old Lizzie Armstrong. They made their home in Guerneville, adjacent to the parkland, and named this redwood tree the Parson Jones tree in his honor. William died from a fall at his home in 1908. So there's the story of Parson Jones. Hope you have a great day, and hope that you make it out here to Armstrong Forest here in beautiful Guerneville, California.